I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. As you come on in, please know that you're in a safe space. Please know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Educating, educating, and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, comments, concerns, dialogue, higher analytical expression. Know that you're in a space of love. This is your space, a space where we seek unity on a path, excuse me, towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please put all funding information in the chat for the duration of class. Fund this war effort. Yes, indeed. Get the war fund thick. As you can see, yeah, the world is at war. Okay? That's what we talking about. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till it's too late. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence consultations, domestic violence interventions, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship abuse intervention, please book an assessment. Remember, the life you save could be your own. No, you have to know what behaviors you should be alarmed by, what you need to be alerted to, what type of environment should alert your awareness, okay? Yes. So book an assessment, okay? Oh, yeah. Somebody please tag G-Dep. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Tag G-Dep. Why you at it? Tag the chicken boss. Yeah, somebody tag the chicken boss. And tag Drake, Champagne Poppy. Yeah, tag them. Tag them. They probably in California right now. So it's only about 8 o'clock over there. It's a little later for us on the East Coast. Tag your classmates too, because I just didn't have time to keep sending out all those personal DMs that I do. Okay? Yeah, it's late. Again, I'm going hard. I'm making an attempt to keep these classes consistent, even though I'm under the weather. Again, I don't know. I don't know what else I could do. But we here, okay? And let's see who else is here. Let's see who came back. Merklo, 26. Yeah, Merklo is in here. Adrian Graham is in here. A. Wood came back to class. Go ahead, A. Wood. What's going on? Yeah, Saul, good. What's going on? Salute. Who that? Sean Jenkins is in the spot. TC. D Haven is up in this spotty spot. Okay. What's going on? Salute, D Haven, salute. You up in the spotty spot. Okay, I gotta catch your next vid. I gotta catch that vid, that bill. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna check it out. You know I am. Joel's G-Dep interview was good. Okay, listen, I'm not here to say whether it's good or not. Didn't watch it in its entirety, but we told you what was gonna happen. E. Blandon, 55. E. Blandon, you get a 55, E. Blandon. Zone 864 TV. You up in the spotty spot. Sultan Thomas. Assalamu alaikum, cousin. Or rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Bushhead, what's going on? Uh-oh, Tierra's up tonight. What up, T? Angel is up in here. Andre Davis, peace. What's up? Unpopular opinions. What's up? Cells. What's up, Cells? D-Fat. What up, D-Fat? Jean-V Pierre is back up in the building. Latanya sang New Orleans 55, girl. You got a 55, Latanya. You done missed mad classes. 55 for Louisiana. Yeah, and all that Cajun swing, twang, tang, and all that talk you do. 55. Hold that. George Johnson back in the spotty spot. I return to Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dust Roll back in there. Joel Torres, 55. Joel, 55. Yeah, Joel. East New York in the building. You hold that 55. Ty, the beneficiary. What up? 305 is in the building. Uptown Dre's up in here. Michael Cephas. Salute, Michael Cephas. You up in the spotty spot. Tata's in the spotty spot. Who else? Vaughn Joyner back in the spot. Mook. Tom Bomb Records. Salute. Snoop Taylor. Oh, what up? Geechee. C Blaze in the building. Tristan. Oh, man, Mike Nice. Tasha Peters get a 55. Tasha. Got her. Boogeyman, 55. Boogeyman got him. Yeah, 55 gang is up in there. Big Swerve, Diggs. What up, Swerve? Big Foe, 55. Big Foe, got him. Got Big Foe. We got Big Foe. Got him. Big Foe got a 55. Big Foe been missing class, y'all. Big Foe got a 55. Hold that, Big Foe. Let's get to it. We discussed it. I told y'all last week. I said G-Dep is going to make about $250,000 just doing interviews. He can just do interviews. But what? We suggested that he didn't do it. We suggested in class that he wait till he got his shit together. But no. Nobody told him to come to class. So what? He's already doing interviews. Yeah. Now, it wouldn't have meant me no never mind because we already spoke about it. And it's really none of our BR. We just wish the best. We just know how recidivism is. We also know how relapsing is. So that is what had me a little concerned. Not the first clip that I seen, but the second clip that I seen outside where he was talking about getting back in the whip. Specifically, Puffy's whip. Why, oh why, would anybody want to get back in that whip right there. Man, that whip is getting ready to crash into a wall. So why? I didn't get it. Did y'all? Or did y'all even see it? He said something to the fact that he got about 400 songs and he ready to go in the studio and get busy. So Puff, reach out. I'm trying to reach to you, Puff. Reach out. So I had to scratch my head like, who wants to get into a whip that's getting ready to crash? Not crash simply, but crash. Just crash terribly. Like this is going to be a mangled up mess. Taking casualties of whoever's in that whip. Okay? He was specific. But in the first, and I believe the first interview he gave was to the one when he had on the hoodie. I forgot the platform. What's the name of that platform? Anyway, he said homie didn't visit him or write him in 13 years. So why in the hell would you reach out to this dude? Makes zero sense, right? Art of the dialogue, good looking 7. And you get a 55, 7. Yeah, Lord, you get a 55 double nickel power. 55 for the 7. Yeah. Why would you want to go back in the whip of somebody who showed you absolutely no love, concern, compassion, or any of that 13 joints? That's a lifetime. You ain't getting not one pink slip, not one visit, nothing. But you say you heard him shout you out on a couple of interviews. 13 years? And you saying you got about 400 songs that you want to go into business with this dude with? Because I don't know. How many albums G-Dep had? 1 or 2? I think he had a sophomore album that didn't do too good. I know the first one went platinum. Had to go platinum, at least high gold, because that was moving. Did he do a second album? But whatever he did, I'm almost sure he got little bread for that. I'm telling you. So why would you take your 400 and damn him, damn any label, you have recognition. Once he finished doing all these interviews, once he make his $250,000 on social media, all those views that you're gonna get and build up other people's platforms, all that, that's a base. You could go right to selling it yourself. Why would you get into a damaged whip of somebody who didn't do anything for you during your bid, didn't do much for you? That's how you end up catching a bid. Because you was out there wayward. You was a custy. You was down and out. He didn't nurture you just like he didn't nurture anybody else. So you come home to go back to the same situation and the same people? Like I told y'all this. I said that this is a science, that they have it down to the fact that within 90 days, if you are not in a different environment with different people with a disciplined plan. Recidivism is right there. But what else is there? Relapsing. So he already has custody tendencies. He already has that language of somebody who's going to relapse, which would be a terrible ending to this story, because as we said in class a couple of days ago, that the story has changed. He can rewrite his entire script, but to go backward, I'm telling you, I dealt with no one. When I touched the town, nobody that I was dealing with at that level. I'd grown past that. After a decade, you grow past that. You reinvent yourself. You figure out what it has to happen in order for you to remain in the street, for you to remain productive to yourself. Damn society, damn the family. What do you need to do to be productive for you in those first few years upon release? Not the first few weeks, not the first few months, the first few years. He's not doing that. He's not doing it. I've been there. I've had people in there. Tristan, salute, much appreciated for funding the war effort. I've been there. I've had individuals coming home, and I could hear it in them. You can see it in them. I had a homie that come home 89 days after doing 16 years. Went on a robbery. Didn't work out. Was about to get arrested, but we don't know what would have happened. And he ate one. I ain't going back. Blah. 89 days, didn't even give himself a shot. I've seen it. Molly, salute. Much appreciated. I've seen it all. When I tell you, oh, I've seen it all. I've been through it all. I've seen dudes come home and shoot off like a rocket. Stay with their support system. Excellent gig. Get a job. Change their life. Sit down and go and put application to the plans that they set for themselves. Start businesses. Start merch. I've seen dudes do everything. Greeting card businesses. All type of wow shit. Stick to their plan. Never look back. But I've seen many others go right back. I've seen others go back and catch another 10, 20. I've seen dudes go into the street and get bodied. I've witnessed it all. Out of 10 years behind there and being who I was, man, I dealt with some of the best. I dealt with some of the worst. Hundreds of individuals come home, and the only ones who make it are those who stick to the plan of reinventing themselves and doing whatever is necessary not to fall back into those old coping mechanisms that got them there. You going back to Puffy? Are you sitting in the heat that he in? What is the matter with people? And don't get me wrong, it could be cap. It could be all for the sake of social media. Because it damn sure would have long, if that was my brother, if that was my pops, my uncle, I'd be like, yo, what are you talking about? I hope you was just bullshitting. Serious talk. That's serious. I wouldn't care what he has of yours. He can have that. He can have that. Okay? He can have it. He still got publishing on them, special delivery and all that. He still got, let him have that. Your contract is null and void. That man is out of here. He going down hard and fast. That whip is about to crash. That whip is done. That whip is on. You ever see when them cars try to cross a railroad crossing and they get stuck? Do y'all know why those cars get stuck? Do you know why those trains end up running right into those cars? Do y'all know? No, seriously. I need y'all, because a lot of people don't understand it. We see the shit in cartoons. We see it in movies. Now that with social media, we see it on Twitter and IG and we see it. Actually, we see it on the news that these cars, and we like, yo, why they didn't get out the car? Why the car didn't move? Many people don't know why. I'm not talking about the trains. We know the trains can't stop. It's too much momentum. We talking about the vehicle. Do you know why that vehicle doesn't move? It's magnetized. That's why they tell you when you see the gates coming down and the flashing lights, not to get on there. Don't try it. It locks. It acts as a magnet and all the metal locks. Yeah, because the momentum from the train is moving. It's electric. Everything is going, and you stop. That's why people can't get out of the doors. Back in the days when you seen them old ass cars that we used to drive, and Granddad and Ford Granadas and them Buick Rivieras, you could just pop the door open. Wasn't that much electricity. Wasn't no computerized panel. None of that. So you might could jump out the last minute. These newfangled cars is made of fiberglass and these fiber optics and electrons and computers, they get locked, magnetized. So who would go and lock themselves in a whip with Diddy? And they asking him about it. I ain't see none of that. I don't know. You know where I was. No, homie, no. They talking about shit when you was there. See, this is what happens when dudes is locked up and not reading the right material or don't have their ear to the street. Now, you may have some people that may have been feet, but you don't know that this is old shit they talking about. They talking about shit from 93, 94, 95. You got down in what, 998, 2000, when G-Dep came out? No, about 2001, 2002, around that time, homie. Nah, Puffy was knee deep in grippers at that time. You was around. You was around. You might have been foggy, but you was around. So you need not get in that whip. I don't know what we gotta do. I don't know how far my reach is. Again, I still don't even have 11,000 subscribers. Not yet. You understand, this is a small little class. Nice and humble and engaging, okay? But somebody need to get him to watch our last class and this class. Because that would be a terrible mistake. Keep doing your interviews, man. Nothing wrong with that. I already told you. Between now, or really a couple of weeks ago, and shit, maybe by June. I'm telling you right now, $250,000 easy. But see, That $250,000 won't go long if you try to get that little $250,000 and say, yo, hold on. Huh? Hold on. I'm gonna go get me a crib in Raleigh or something. Relocate. Maybe I go to Delaware. Nah, that 250 ain't gonna get you far. Sunshine, Mel, salute. Much appreciated for your subscription. Welcome to class. Don't get no 55. You understand? That 250 ain't gonna go far. No, it ain't gonna go far. Nah, that 250, man. Gotta put that in the stash. Yeah, you can't go out there talking about, yeah, we can ready to move. Nah, man. That 250 should go to helping you get those 400 songs off. Okay? That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Get those songs off. And not with him. You need to take them 400 songs and start writing. Okay? Yeah. Go write for Miley Cyrus or somebody. Go write for Billy or one of them. Billie Eilish. Get in the mix. Do other things. Right, go indie. You talking about getting back with Sean, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Diddy, Love, Gripper, Gate, Combs? Really? If I was your parents, excuse me, if I was your peoples, I would be very concerned. Because y'all did all that time with him. And he already talking crazy. Now, me, personally, as part of my practice, as part of anger management and coaching, life coaching, I've spoke to people who've sent their family members to me. As soon as they come home, yo, I need them to stay home. How did you successfully stay home? Okay, I've done it. Because I'm zero nonsense. I have zero tolerance for the bullshit. As soon as I see it, I'm telling you, I'm checking you right off the rip. Right off the rip. You out of place, man. You out of pocket. Your mind is stink. You about to go back to jail. So I'd be concerned. More than concerned, I'd be alarmed. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? You looking for Puffy. With all the allegations. Y'all heard the allegations. Yo, it sound like he didn't do a day. I'm serious. That's institutionalized. See, people believe that institutionalized only has to deal with the justice system. Nah, institutionalized is with all of the system. People are institutionalized at work. People are institutionalized in school. You become institutionalized when you're a part of specific institutions. So all of that, which I might tell everybody, you gotta watch those fraternities, those sororities, those clubs, Democratic, Republican clubs and all that. That's all that's all getting your mind. Like I always say, guard your mind. That's how you become institutionalized. When you can't see past actual facts. So you mean to tell me that the feds can run up in someone's house live on TV, handcuff his sons, and you, fresh out the joint, you, Lysol, fresh out the joint, is gonna go over there and work with them? But last class, people was telling me, yo, no, son, no, give him a shot, son, give him. I seen how it came out of the joint, just like Lysol. Y'all remember Lysol, don't you? Come on, man, don't tell me y'all don't know Lysol fresh out the joint. Don't tell me y'all don't know Lysol fresh out the joint. I know y'all do. I know y'all, come on, man. Somebody give me a blue heart and tell me who the hell Lysol is fresh out the joint. Come on, because that's how your man acting. None of y'all know. None of y'all, look. The youngest person in the spotty spot, Tierra, T Green, Tierra know Lysol fresh out the joint. She the youngest person in here. Damn. None of y'all know Lysol? Come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah, come on now. Huh? Come on now. That's too Lysol shit. You come home, I have 400 songs. Look for Puffy. You know, come on, Puffy. Let's get this money. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nah. That sounds crazy. That sounds insane. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, that don't sound too right. That's some Lysol shit. Yeah. I'm saying. It don't sound like that to you? Come on, man. I'm not playing. Look, this some Lysol shit right here. Lysol iced tea and goddamn jug. That's some Lysol shit right there. Come on now. Come on, man. Y'all in class tonight. We gotta keep it a buck or we not gonna keep it. All right? Come on. Huh? This is us. When I come to speak, I'm coming to speak to y'all. This is our class, man. Yeah. How else we gonna keep each other home? How else we gonna keep each other right? Well, you wasn't ready for the world, Mellow. DJ said one. Salute, what's up? Yeah. Come on now. Because we want the best. Why? Because we all know somebody who was in that situation or was in that situation ourselves. And I'm telling you, it took a lot. And I ain't a custody. I ain't never get high. Never. I was in my right mind all the time. I mean, as much as a right mind can be when you got severe anger issues and homicidal tendencies. But I always knew what I was doing. And when I tell you, it took me a lot. It took a lot. A hell of a lot to see. To change. To reinvent. Because the ego is there. And that ego talk. And they say, yo, Bliz. Yo, nah, son, you know who you are. Yeah, nah, go get that. You dig? Mark Lewis, salute. He's returning to what he is comfortable with. Unfortunately, that's Diddy and his cronies. I mean, I don't know how comfortable he is or not. He couldn't have been too comfortable because you was twisted before you went in. He was out of his mind before he went in. To confess to some shit you don't know the end result of? Out of your mind. So what's comfortable? He wasn't even in the whip good. I get what you're saying. But your comfort zone is different. I told you 6 months away from the town is a long time. 6 years is even longer. Shit, 13 years? He has no clue what the industry is. No clue what Gripper Gate is. It's not comfortable. Again, like an addict, his default is to go back to old feelings of grandeur, trying to get that hit again. Now, if the music was there, hey, I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? If the music was helping him, you know, come on. We don't know. We have no idea. He was writing. He got 400 songs in 13 years. Them just must be bangers, because goddamn. Shit. Pac had 400 songs. He only did 18 months. If that. What did Pac do? 10 months or something? And he had 400. So shit, these 400 for 13 years must be bangers. Them shits must be. And you gonna go over and give him the old love. Old splitting gripper himself. Come on now. That don't make sense to me. Zero, absolutely 0 cents. You dig? For somebody who ain't pen you a letter. For somebody who ain't go visit. I used to get that mail. I remember when I got knocked. Now I'm on an island. I had a bail and my peoples was in the industry. My ex used to see these dudes in the tunnel. And they, yo, what up with son? What up with son? Go bail that nigga out. What you mean, what's up with him? She wanted to bring it to him. Like, you know, send her goons at these dudes. And I was like, don't worry about that shit. It is what it is. I got to ride this out. And then I can remember, and I believe I told you this before, this had to be my 3rd year in. I was waiting on my appeal. The appellate division had already heard the case. Wu-Tang Forever comes out. Of course, we seen the video for Triumph and all that, but you know, up north then you had to order the tapes and stuff like that. So they ordering the cassette tape. The cassettes hit the spot I was in. I think 2 or 3 dudes used to get their shit right on time. They peoples was in it. Dude come running to my housing unit. Yo, son, they gave you a shout out on the CD. Excuse me, on the cassette. Like, whoa, they gave me a shout out? Yeah. When you open up the liner notes for Wu-Tang Forever, it had to be Wu-Tang Forever. And they're going through U-Guard, his thank yous. Now, you know people, they thank the most important people at that time. The most important person is usually their family. and this and that and whoever's there. Right after you guys' family. Right after. Shout out to Bliz. Or whatever he said. Something like that to that effect. Shout out to my homie Bliz, my man Bliz, I'm Bliz. I was like, wow. Now, son ain't never come see me. Plus, he was probably still on parole at that time or whatever. But, you know, Wu-Tang family, they going all around the world. You think what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that shit was mean, man. That shit sticks with you. I was like, damn, son, okay, son still thinking about a kid. No doubt. Not too long after that, got an envelope with a letter, no words on the letter. Pink slip for something like $300. Now we talking about, this is pre-millennial. This had to be like 9-8, because I went back down on my appeal like 9-8, 9-9. Shit, $300 at that time up north, shit, you could only get something like $40, $50 worth of commissary every 2 weeks. $300, that shit lasts you about 9 months to a year. And your peoples ain't gotta come out of their pocket and make sure you're right. You're like, nah, hold that. I'm good. Hold that. Forever dropped in 9-7 years. So around the late 9-7, I get the pink slip. Lamont Hawkins. You don't forget shit like that. And he ain't RZA. He ain't meth. So whatever little bit he got, wherever he was at, he could have been in Bangladesh. They could have been in goddamn Chile or Guatemala. He sent that bread. You don't forget that. Ever. Like, damn, son held me down. And that held down was for a minute. You don't forget that. Your name is emblazoned in history right there. That's what's up. So wherever the acquaintance may drift to, you always remember at one point that he was solid enough and thought about you enough to make sure that you wasn't twisted behind that metal. You mean you did 13 years and this nigga was one of the richest dudes in hip hop and couldn't see you? Couldn't put nothing on your books? Couldn't send your family up to see you? Couldn't, and he made money off you? And you talking about coming home and giving him access to 400 songs and your people not concerned? Man, I hope that's cap. I could only hope it's cap. Serious talk. I could only hope that that's cap. That you just fronting. Because he got you once. Come on now. This is what I'm talking about when we try to make sense of things, because this is what recidivism looks like. This is what relapsing looks like. This is what it looked like when we are viewed in the eyes of other ethnicities and other people who are positioning themselves globally in the world and staying tall. They look at black men and see this shit and say, nah, something got to be wrong with them. Damn them. Yeah, he in the car, shoot him down 97 times. He don't deserve to be here. This is the type of shit they see and witness. You think they don't watch these interviews? They do, because now they doing the interviews. I got 3 pieces of content just yesterday with O-Face doing content on what we speaking about. I'm like, business is it of theirs. The new Euros on the block, the new Vlads. 3. I'm like, yo, why you sending me this shit? Who is this dude? They doing content off of our shit now, our lives. And you're going to keep feeding them. Because you don't value yourselves. We don't value ourselves. 400 songs. One song right now to the right person will set him straight. Set him straight. I don't care who we give it to. I don't care who we write it for. It could be any fucking body, damn it. Burna Boy, anybody. His pen is ill. You looking back to this lizard? Something ain't right up here. But again, when I speak like this, when I make sense like this, it's hate, it's misdirected. Fuck out of here, I'm gonna always be me. So again, we wish him the best. We are making an attempt, and I'm telling you, this is a learning piece. Because some of you got individuals that's gonna come home with that same mentality, and I dare y'all to keep them niggas in your house. This ain't the 80s, this ain't the 90s. Dudes gotta come home, they gotta speak right from the rip. Yo, what you gonna do? What's your plans? How you gonna move? And reality, real shit. I'm telling them, they told you, yo, I'm getting ready to start this, I'm gonna start my own streaming service and all that weird shit. I mean, listen, man. Get your ass an Ocean card. Man, get with D-Haven and them dudes and get you gigs, get some bread in your pocket so you get on your feet. Man, you ain't starting no damn streaming service. You ain't read no goddamn programming books. Nah, man. You dig? So we want the best for him. Right now it's looking a little shaky. From his own mouth. Okay, next up, because I ain't gonna be on here all night. It's almost 12 o'clock. My voice is still not right and exact. Okay, now let's go to Officer Chicken Boss Ricky. And this picture, okay? This picture of Champagne Poppy, Drizzy Drake, looking like an official Euro. Like Wally Cleaver's dad or somebody. Now, a lot of people think it's funny. Send me it, DM it, hit me a messenger. Yo, Rick Ross is wildin'. Yo, he called him white. He called him white. He says he's white. Now, it is absolutely common knowledge that this man's mother is an Ofe and he has Ofe DNA. But what is also is common knowledge is that the Chicken Paws got about 400 songs with him. So I don't know if this beefing back and forth is real, but what I do know, what I do know is that he's using white and he's calling him white as a sign of disrespect. Trying to diss him, because that's what they do, right? This is what they do. This is the beef. This is the battle. So you're beefing and you're saying that white boy, you's a white man, you's a white boy, white. And I'm like, Chicken Boss, didn't you specifically say that we should not be afraid to go in a room full of white folk and tell them our dreams? You, the chicken boss, you said that, which means that you went into a room full of white folk and told them your dreams. And they made your dreams happen for you. Yeah, because you dance around with your belly out a lot. You got golf carts and you got planes, you running around, you got whips, because you told them white folks your dreams. You said it, didn't you? But now, what are these same white folks going to think of you, Mr. Chicken Boss, by you consistently saying he's a white boy, he's white, come on, white boy, and then making this meme of him? The white folks ain't gonna take too kindly to that. So in all reality, Drake doesn't even have to answer. All Drake needs to do is call some of them white folks that he's in business with. Have his white mother call some of them CEOs and say, man, are y'all in business with this racist ex-CEO, pill-popping chicken boss? He sure doesn't like white folk. Do you hear what he just called my son? I mean, they are beefing. They are beefing, right? I mean, if it's not cap, if we are to really believe that they're beefing, man, I would love to see some of them white folks. I mean, what does Mark Rubin think? He's a white man. What does Robert Kraft think? What would they think of Ricky Rose consistently calling Drake a white boy, a white man? You white boy, you're white man. Your nose got a nose job, white boy. Somebody tag Mr. Rubin. Please tag him in the class. Somebody tag Robert Kraft. Let's see. Hey, tag Rosenberg. Tag Ebro. They're white. Let's see what they have to say about this. I mean, if I was white, I would definitely be offended, especially in this climate. Yeah, everything the white man has right now seems to be a little bit unstable. Yeah. What about Harvey and TMZ, who's consistently covering Rick Ross? What about Harvey? He's a white man. Does he think that Rick Ross is out of pocket for calling Drake a white boy? I would love to know. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't my class want to know how white men feel about Rick Ross using that as a diss? Yeah, man. I see a white man right now, Jimmy Kimmel. I see white men right now. Yeah, let's see what the chicken boss, let's see if he can wiggle his way out of this. Because, man, if he does, I know one of them white men took him to Grippergate. If he get around this, I know something. Because he was surely disrespectful. Yeah, old Joe Biden, old Sleepy Joe's a white man. So is Donald Trump. These are white men who seem to be around hip hop a lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, somebody tag them all in class. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Because shit ain't that funny to me. I didn't find it funny. I didn't find a picture funny at all. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't find them calling them white boy funny. Mm-mm. You know who's going to laugh, though? Some of them bankers. Some of them business folks that he is working with. They gonna find that hilarious when they no longer do business with him. Yeah, chicken balls. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got to be a play. It has to be. The play ain't on me, though. The play ain't on us. It's more cap. Wasting our damn time when we could be doing so much better. Y'all get that? When we could be doing so much better. That's why I say cancel celebs. They wasting our damn time. I'm trying to figure out when a black man gonna grow up. Niggas is still moving like adolescents. Everybody else doing big grown man shit. Palestinians doing grown man shit. Ukrainians doing grown man shit. Russians doing grown man shit. BRICS. Huh? Chad, Sierra Leone. Everybody doing grown man shit. Fatigued out. Positioning. Iran doing grown man shit. These niggas y'all call bosses in the hip-hop community still playing grab ass with painted fingernails, chasing little girls who ain't even got a twat in their panties. They chasing babies, getting them drunk and high and calling themselves bosses. That's why you don't deserve shit. That's why you don't get shit. You still playing. And what Craig told Smokey, you think he playing? What kind of nigga play like that? Y'all think these old face playing? I still think they playing. They ain't. I don't know. Can't call it. If I was Drake, I wouldn't answer. If I was Drake, I would not answer. I would get on that phone. Yeah, Philly rapper Vogan for them white folk. They're gonna ask him about it. Yeah, they're gonna ask him about it. He already responded to that picture, Sales. He already responded. See? See? He already went at him. Shit. I was Drake. All Drake got to do is call his mama. Mom, make them calls. Make them calls. Put on your real Pearlman dress. or Claire Danes' blouse, and go sit down and have meetings with some of those white men at them corporations that the chicken balls believe he's in a partnership with. That's all he had to do. He ain't gotta make a song and ruin him. And ruin him. Get mama involved. You already text mama. We seen the text. So mama's already involved. Get mama to put that little shit in a ponytail. Get her some glasses. Put the little hoopy string shit, a little chain glasses on, and go up in there and get her white woman on. Yeah, send her there. Go get her white woman on and talk to them white men. These niggas is just dumb nowadays. They dumb. Where I got this shirt from? This shirt is from Liberation Clothing Brand. That's exactly what it's called. Liberation Clothing. They on IG. Yeah. Yeah. She can't save them from a diss record, but she can surely sink their pocket. I guarantee you that. Okay? So again, it's after midnight. That's 2 classes for y'all today. But I gotta take it down. My throat's still scratchy. And I got another long day. I went to the spot today when I'm believing what they're doing with the migrants is they're going to different Home Depots. I thought they was always at one in the east. But when I went to the other Home Depot out in Mill Basin, I saw them, but there wasn't too many brothers from the continent there. This one was a lot of Latins, and I already gave them sneakers and boots. So I was trying to find some more brothers from the continent. Shout out to Black Kings Rise. He gave me another bag of Air Maxes and stuff. So I went to go give it to them today, and they weren't there. So it's like they shifting from Home Depot and Lowe's to different locations. They moving around. So I'll probably tomorrow they'll be in East New York. So I'll go over there and hit them with that. So I always want to say much appreciation and thank you for those who continue to keep the class moving and supporting the war effort, because again, the institutions are not going to be there to protect us. I could see it. I seen it today when the weather was nice, and every block I went past, 10 black dudes here, 4 black dudes there, 6 black dudes there, not doing shit. No program, not talking about nothing, just sitting around niggering it up. It's all fine and dandy until these men start staking claim on specific resources for their people. And it's going to be nasty this summer. I'm telling you, strap up for it. Y'all going to see a lot of dudes getting gunned down by police. You're going to start seeing a lot of so-called migrants doing a lot of wildness because they have gangs, they have mercenaries, they have soldiers over here acting as if they can't speak English and dumb, and they're just getting their weight up from these long trips and organizing and networking, learning these systems. Once they're in pocket and they're in place, just like in jail, they quiet. Next thing you know, you get 30 or 40 of them in different houses. they flare up. Next thing you know, they done got the whole spot. Because y'all was bullshitting, getting high, getting doped up, talking about who had what in the town and all that. Next thing you know, you looking stupid. You can't get on the phone because they done got the whole jail. That's how they do. You gonna do the same shit here. They already have all the construction gigs. They already have all the Uber and goddamn Grubhub scooters and all that. Should anything break out right now, you can't even communicate with yourself. Because y'all not communicating with yourselves now. You're still playing grab ass. So I'm telling you, I am one to make a different space in their head when it comes to us. They're going to recognize me as one who tried to make sure that they had whatever little that I could provide for them so they don't come up and mess with our elders, mess with our women and young women. No. Word, y'all need some shoes? Here you go. Sneakers, here you go. Information, because you could act like they not there. They there. And just like anybody else, if you are able-bodied and you hungry, you gonna get you something to eat. And that's the crime that we're seeing now. I'm telling them straight up, this is what we do. This is who I am. This is the community I represent. Don't come over here with no bullshit, because the first sign of it, we going in your mouth. Simple as that. You're gonna get laid down. So here's the donations. When you get hungry, go that way. Go that way. All right? So when I'm telling you I'm working. I'm working. I speak to our youth. I speak to our kids. I speak to our generation. I speak to the migrants. I do it all. I'm coming with the anger management, the DV, everything. And still coming through, give content. Gotta do what I gotta do. But I'm only an army of one. That's all I could do. So tag as many people as y'all could tag. Get as many subscribers to class so we could build this nation. I don't know what these other funny style ass doing on their little spot, wasting time and shit, but as you can see, this world gonna look very different a couple of years from now. Man, if you ain't got this up here and this in here, Lil Nas X ain't gonna be the only one running around like a fairy. I can see some of y'all dudes now. Yeah, I can see it now. This ain't no different than Reconstruction. A whole lot of dudes folding. I see y'all chicken Georges in the making. I see it. Telling you. So again, guard your mind. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. And remember, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You have everything you need to survive. You have everything you need to thrive. You are 7. G-O-D. It is you, universal truth. You. Nobody else. Okay, nobody put no doctrine in front of you and tell you no different. Look inside you and understand that. Value that. Damn, all this other trickery shit is bullshit. And you'll make it. You'll make it. All right, so salute, classroom assistants. Yeah. Yeah, classroom assistants. I know what it is. 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.